Hey everyone, it's Miss Allison and I hope you're doing well. So let's take a look at the historical context portion of your project. You just finished your biography, so next we need to dive into a little bit deeper of what's going on in history at this time, or the time that your person was around. So what we're looking at here, there's a nice clean section, historical context. I know that's a new part of my project. I want you to quickly just observe what's going on here. Okay, so a couple of things you probably noticed. We have some words or some verbiage that explains the event. There are pictures that also explain the event. And then down here a little bit more and a video. So here's what we're looking for in this with you. With historical context, we need to know what's going on or what happened during that period of history, depending on who you pick, and then why that would help us inform the guiding question or the answer to that question that you're trying to show us in your project, okay? So what we're doing here is you'll notice that these are two really big topics, World War II and the Holocaust. You could write, your website would never end. You could write so much about those. You'll notice that this person chose in their project to give us just the key information, boil it down to what we need. Think about it like your background knowledge in your essays. We just need to know these things in order to understand your project. So here there are some different facts from different sources. If you choose to use different sources, that's great. Please don't just copy and paste random sentences. Make sure it makes sense. Read it out loud. Get it to a point where we can understand what you're trying to say. Then there's a photo carousel. There are directions on your assignment sheet on how to make this happen, but what photos or what moments can we see to help us visualize this? Okay, so those are two elements we're looking for here. Down here you'll notice there's a little bit more to that history, so it's adding on to what happened up here. Again, we're keeping it brief. This is not super long, but just enough information to help us really understand what's going on. And then this person also found a YouTube video that they thought was going to be helpful for people viewing their website, okay? So this is another element that you can find pretty easily or pretty quickly on YouTube, depending on what you picked or who you picked. But just think about, is there any other element here I can add? A YouTube video is a great one. Is there another picture, a TED Talk, anything that would relate to your topic, just to extend our learning a little bit, okay? So that's what we're looking for here. One thing to really remember is that this is the historical context. This is not the biography. We have already learned about this person's history, their family. We've already learned about what they have done. Now we're taking it back a step and thinking about what's going on around them at that time. So don't tell us about your person specifically here. Tell us about this moment in history. All right? I hope this is helpful, guys. Let us know if you have any questions.